to me, leadership also building that competency is very important. So Mr. Manderson, he spent quite some time talking about the ILM program. Because I'm putting most of my time into the ACCA. I haven't gotten the chance to be a part of that yet, but that is something that I'm looking forward to matriculating through that program. I have also been able to participate in the first cohort for the Cayman Islands government's mentorship program. It was led by all women, and I was matched up with Mrs. Kimberly McLean, and it was just match made in heaven. So I say all that to say it lends itself to additional competencies that as a future leader, hopefully within the service, that I will need in terms of leadership, networking, communication, and then of course building the discipline of being somebody who wants to work in finance, or is working in finance, I should say.
Now, we also know that in the private sector, there's a demand out there, for qualified, accountants and people in the financial industry as well. And this one, it's sort of personal, but do you believe that you would be in any way attracted to the private sector, or are you a committed public servant? Some people have dedicated their lives to public service because that is where they get the most gratification. There are others whose gratification comes from the fact that they're able to get much more money out there in the private sector, and that's what they're thinking about. Tell us about your personal journey.
Yeah, I mean, if you'd asked me this question a couple of years ago, I'd been like, oh, wherever the money is, that's where I want to be. But honestly, I don't foresee myself leaving the service anytime soon. This is where I have sown seeds, and I'm bearing fruit now, and I'm looking forward to more fruit bearing. The DG, he's an amazing leader, and honestly, I couldn't sit here or any of the former employee of the years or nominees. It is really, leadership is top down, DG, and because of you, we are we want to bring our best selves to work each day, and I really don't foresee myself leaving anytime soon.
Great.
Yeah.
DG?
Yeah, so, I mean, you can see why she's my employee of the year.
yes.
She's absolutely amazing young lady. And she has a very, very bright future in the service. But, she talked about this all starting with the Minister of Education. And I want to give a shout out to the Acting Chief Officer, Ms. Monteith, Ms. Kamari, who is the Director, Ms. Tara, who is our recruitment manager. They work hard to get Caymanians in that ministry and to make sure that they have the upward mobility as well. They have
we just saw Mr. McCoy just
absolutely yes, Mr. McCoy, Deputy Chief Officer. We have two Caymanians there now who are studying their master's degree in HR so that they can be leaders in that ministry as well. But sir, one of the benefits and one of the privileges of being a civil servant is that you get to make people's lives better. So I want to wrap up by saying that, it is a privilege to serve. I want to thank my senior leadership team for all the support that they give me every day. They make my life better. But as a civil servant, what gets us out of bed in the morning is that call to duty to make people's lives better. So whether it is processing an expungement application for a young Caymanian who has been offered a job, but if he doesn't get his expungement record dealt with in 2 days, he's going to lose the job. We were able to get him that expungement within 2 days. It normally takes a month. I could tell you about the 2-year-old that needed to travel overseas, and we were able to issue their passport in an hour. I could tell you about the lady who was losing her eyesight and needed to travel overseas, and we processed her naturalization application in a day. So we have that an amazing ability, Mr. Connor, to save lives, to make people's lives better. And we are very passionate about that, and I am proud to lead our civil service. Are we perfect? No. But we are on a mission to be world-class. It's a journey. There are many things that we do that are not world-class right now. But I have confidence in my people, and I have confidence in my civil servants, like Ms. Genet here, who are going to make people's lives better every day. So, Mr. Connor, I thank you for giving us this opportunity. I think we need to do it again and open the food lines so people can call and tell me how they're feeling, the good things and the not so good things. So I promise I will be back. Maybe we should make this a monthly thing, Mr. Connor. I'll be happy to do it.
Plan that with your
so let's do that. And again, I want to congratulate Ms. Janae and thank her for coming on this morning as well.
Okay, Ms. Janae, any final words that you would want to give to anyone who has thoughts of joining the civil service?
Do it. Do it. Like Mr. Manderson said. Yeah, just do it. Like Mr. Manderson said, we have a call to duty, which is to make the lives that we serve better. And I feel like day by day, there's so many amazing things that I don't even hear of. I was listening. I heard it on the program. I'm like, wow, we're doing great things for the community. So join the civil service and you will make a difference in a positive way.
Great. Thank you. Thank you. DG, thank you again.
Thank you, sir. Thanks, Mr. Connor, for everything. Thank you.
I have a few more minutes, so what I'll do is I'll share some of the WhatsApp messages with our listening audience as well. This person says that they had just been able to tune in. Very important show, and referring to the cost of living and the number of civil servants earning under $3,000 per month. A thankful observation is that they don't have to cover their health and pensions out of that as well. Yeah. So they've identified there another benefit of being in the civil service. And then this person says, please ask Mr. Manderson, should I have received a reply?
I got
you got that one? Okay, good. I don't have to read that one.
Yeah, I got that. Yes, sir, you should have. Yeah.
Okay. And this person says, Mr. Connor, DG, and to the guest, with regards to the HR hiring policy within the civil service, can the DG provide some clarity on how this works? For example, if there are Caymanian applicants that meet the minimum requirements and are by all means qualified for the job, will foreign applicants who have qualifications that exceed the minimum requirements be considered the preferred or the preferential candidate, and would they be offered the role?
Yeah. So our rules say that obviously the most qualified and the best candidate should be given the role. But what it says is that if a Caymanian and a non-Caymanian are rated broadly similar, the Caymanian gets the job. So always the laws are in favor of Caymanians getting the job. So yes, I mean, that's why we have the large number of Caymanians that we have. We're the largest employer of Caymanians in the workforce. But people may say, well, but you're also the largest employer of non-Caymanians. And that is also something to realize. But I think we've spent the show this morning demonstrating to the public that we are committed to giving our people the very best opportunities they can within the civil service. And I look forward to sharing some additional details the next time I'm here.
Definitely.
Yes,
definitely.
sir.
All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, too.
Thank
you. Folks, I made a little boo-boo when I was announcing a birthday. It's Miss Darian Watler, who is the cousin of Miss Laname as well. So it's Miss Darian Watler and her uncle, Mr. Rivington. His last name is Powery, Mr. Rivington Powery as well. Folks, I want to thank you for allowing Radio Cayman and by extension for the record into your homes, into your vehicles, as you traverse the busy roads of the Cayman Islands, into your places of work, wherever that may be. I also want to remind you that we are our brothers and our sisters' keepers. There is always someone out there who's less fortunate than we are, and I ask you to extend a helping hand to them. If you can't do that, then I would suggest you donate to a worthy charity, because we always want to consider those who need, not necessarily those who want or even those who crave. So have a great day, folks. Continue to support your radio station, Radio Cayman. Join Sterling Dwayne Ebanks at 12:15 for Talk Today. And as usual, we ask the good Lord to bless these three beautiful, wonderful Cayman Islands.
For the record, proudly brought to you by
Brand Source Home Gallery, inspiring luxury, and JN Money.
From abroad to yard.
Fast, affordable, convenient. Doctor's Hospital. Peace of mind is important when life happens. Doctor's Hospital, always there for you. Call 949-6066. And Cayman Airways, call them on 949-2311 to book your nonstop flights